Okay, so hello everyone, very good evening. Welcome to the live stream only onto the YouTube channel Fun with Data Science. I really want to thank you all for your patience which you had showed me here. There was some updates going on the back end and I wasn't able to figure those out, and just because of that these all the things have been occurred. So yeah, I'm really very sorry for all of those, but thank you so much everyone for being waiting up here. So hi Ashwin, hi Om, very good evening. Hi Amritpal, and thanks Ashwin for constantly telling me and helping me out to get the live stream on, and thanks for Ashwin for that. Okay, thank you for the confirmation Ashwin. Yash, hi Yash, welcome to the live stream. I hope you are doing well. And please ma'am, okay, Unacademy, please ma'am, guide final year project. Yeah, sure, Unacademy, I will let you know about the final year projects and the things, okay? Okay, Yash, it's Saturday. Yeah, it's Saturday. Om, reconnect the camera, it's lagging. Okay, Om, just get me out of 1 single second here. Okay, I hope I am back again, like visible, right? And I hope now it's better than before. Hope that works out for you. Okay, Archit ma'am, please make a playlist for our programming language. Sure, Archit. I will just try to make in a playlist for your R programming language. Sure, I would. Okay. Great. And Yash, have you went time you're on? Why is that so, Yash? Why are you actually asking that out? Could I please know the reason for that? Okay, Yash, all clear. Ashish. Okay, Ashish. Okay, Archit, most welcome for that. It's fine. I'm not sure, like, is my video source lagging a lot? Is it, I feel like, right? Yeah, sure. Unacademy, I will try to create in a playlist for the final year project. Yeah, just Yash, Maruti, Kamle, just give me 2 more minutes, guys, and we will be starting the things. Get me a second, everyone. Let me just very quickly figure out the things, and I want you all to please stay up here. I'm just putting up the section for start streaming. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I am back again here, and I guess now might the lag be figured out. Okay, guys, so just get me a one more minute. Just one more minute, not more than that. Okay, I will take in. Guys, I'm really very thankful to you for the patience which you are showing me here. Just give me 1 or 2 more minutes, and I will not take that more than 1 or 2 minutes. Thank you so much for the patience, guys. Guys, I'm really very thankful for the patience which is shown by you people. Just get me 1 or 2 more minutes, and after that I'll be very good to start out. Okay, so okay, perfect. I guess everything is now very much sorted. Yes. Um, sure, Ashwin, Nikhil, Yash, Nikhil, Om, Archit, Thank you so much, really very thankful to you guys for being here and for being so much patient. Now I really won't waste up time and we'll be starting very quickly to our outer project today. I know it's already a late. Fine, so let's get started out with our project of today and we'll cover this just start now. Sure, Om, thanks for this. Yeah, Yash, now I'm trying to check out my live stream from my phone. And I hope now it's pretty okay. Great. Okay, Asha, thank you. Fine. Okay, guys, so today's project which we will be doing up right away here is we'll be trying to make up a college library management app. Okay, I'm again going to repeat today's project which we'll be making up today is your college library management app. So into this particular project, I'll be using up the Kiwi library, not the take enter. Let's try to do it a little bit of different one. I'll be going through the Kiwi library. That one I'll be using up here into this particular project. Okay, so let's get started up here, guys. I hope we will be I hope it will be it's going to be a lot of fun and everything is going to be really very amazing in this project. Okay, let's get started up here. Ravi, मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है मस्किटो उड़ रहा है आवाज आ रही है. Ravi, I'm sorry. I guess today you have to deal in with this. Actually, I'm not sure like what happened to the settings for my live stream app. I'm not sure like what has been happened or something, so I'll just figure that out after the live stream gets over. Okay, so thank you so much for the like the cooperation, guys. Okay, guys, let's get started up here. कोई बात नहीं, ऐसे ही पढ़ लो, आवाज़ तो आ रही है. Okay, fine, guys, let's get started up here. So what I'm going to do is that first of all I will try to import up my Kiwi library. Okay, so I'm going to write up here like import Kiwi. Okay, because it's the time that I'll be importing up my Kiwi library. So it's just that I'm writing and importing up the Kiwi library for me. Okay, now after importing up of my Kiwi library, I will just import some respective functions, some respective more functions from my Kiwi library. Okay, so let's do that out very quickly. I'm going to write up like from Kiwi dot app import app like this. Okay, so it's like from Kiwi dot app I'm gonna import up the function which is app. Okay, next from my Kiwi dot UIX dot grid layout, from my kiwi.uix dot grid layout, I am gonna import up the grid layout function. So it's like grid layout like this. Okay, so from kiwi.uix dot grid layout I'm importing this grid layout function. Okay, next I'll be importing up the label function. So it's like that from Kiwi, okay, like this, from Kiwi dot UIX dot from Kiwi dot UIX dot label I am gonna import up the label function. Okay, next goes that from Kiwi dot UIX dot I am going to use up the text input from kiwi.uix.text input. I am going to import up the text input function. Okay, and at last I'm going to import up the button. So from kiwi.uix.button I am going to import up the button. Right. So these are all of the respective functions from our libraries which are required in my college library management app. Right, so this is all of my requirements. Kiwi library is there, and from that Kiwi library there are different functions like your app, your grid layout, label, text input, button, all of those are here. So that were my requirements of the complete modules which I'll be using throughout the project. Right, so if you just please confirm me out in the chat box that am I clear up till this particular place, whatever the libraries or whatever the functions from those I have imported up. Could you just please give me up a confirmation? Akash Telugu mein bol. Akash, I'm not a person who knows Telugu. I'm a person who best can speak in English, and I guess Akash, English is a very wide language. Each and everyone understands about English, so I hope you might as well be able to understand out English. So you can study in English, I guess, right? Okay, Ravi, how much time required to Ravi? Nahi Malayalam. Ravi, it's not a the thing to be discussed up over a lot, right? So Ravi, how much time required to learn Kiwi? I also want to learn. Ravi, for learning the Kiwi, you will require up somewhat. You can take up around 10 days, not more than that is required. Ravi, if you want everything to be learned up in very much detail, so yeah, max to max 10 days, not more than that. Okay. Fine. Om, thank you for the confirmation. Nikhil, UIX is always used whenever you are preparing up a app. Okay. So whenever you are making up the apps with the help of Kiwi, so that UIX represents up that sort of apps only. Right, so I hope Nikhil that's clear to you now, right? Okay, great. Let's proceed further here, guys, and now what I will be doing is that I'll be trying to make up the library. That's my class here, and after making up of my class, I will proceed enough with the respective things. Okay, so let's say class goes here, and the name for my class is library grid. Let's say this is the name of the class. Okay, and inside that I'm going to pass up the grid layout function, which I have imported up here. Right. Ravi. ठीक है, 10 दिन बाद आता हूँ. Sure, Ravi. Absolutely. Yeah, completely fine. Akash, okay sister, I understand English. Okay, Akash, then it's the best thing. So yeah, you even understand English, I even speak. So yeah, we can have the communication, and you are able to understand whatsoever I am delivering. So yeah, that's the best thing, Akash. Good to hear that. And fine. So yeah. Okay, Prateek, good to have you here back, Prateek. So this is my class name, which is my library grid. Okay, and inside that I am passing up the grid layout function. Now I'll be initializing up the function. So def underscore underscore init underscore underscore self. And inside that I'm gonna pass up like KWARGS quarks. Right, now it is what it is. So you can take it in a format like init is one of the sort of a initialization functions which is necessary for you to put it up whenever you are making up any class. In that respective one, it's necessary for you to make up this init, that is the initialization function. Now if you want to learn about this in detail, so recently I had posted up a video of complete advanced Python in 10 hours, so you can just go ahead and watch out the video there I have explained over the self and init functions in very much detail, right? So you can just go over the particular project, so particular video of the 10 hours, and with the help of the breaks which are already there into the stream, you can just search out for the self and the init functions video, and you can just watch that out. Right, so then it might be much more clear to you if you are not aware of the init and the self functions. Okay. Harpreet, please write a name of project in stream headlines at least. Harpreet, if you check on the thumbnail for the live stream, so I had put over the name for the project. Yeah. Right, I had put over the thumbnail, Harpreet. I request you once to check out the thumbnail for the live stream. Okay. Great. Yeah, right, Om. So yeah, it's about div, init, and here self and asterisk quarks are there. Now inside this I'm gonna make up a super function and pass in my library grid, okay, comma, and I'm gonna write up here like self dot underscore init underscore like that, putting up the brackets, right? So that's what is I am initializing up my library grid here, because up till now we were working out with a tick enter, right? That was a sort of a different idea, working with the tick enter, and now working on with the kiwi, that's a very different one. So here with the help of this super and the library grid and the things, what do? You just generally try to put in up over the things here, and you just have to initialize the things here for the better use of the things, right? So that's about the things which we are having it up here, okay? So yeah, and I'm going to define up that how many columns I want the 4 columns. So it's self dot calls, calls, and that is gonna be my 4. So I want in total 4 columns, right? If you just confirm me out that am I clear up to this particular place to everyone? Coding Siksha, first of all, I'm very happy that you are back here. Ma'am, do you also have official blog where you plan to provide all the source codes of the tutorials, where you can copy all the source code of the project? Will you be making it in the future? Yeah, Coding Siksha, actually I'm just trying to plan up something in such a manner, like where a sort of either a tutorial or website or something like that, where you can find in all of my codes for the respective projects. I know it's might a little difficult for you to write up the complete code. At many a times there's some sort of errors you are getting in. So yeah, I am planning to do so Coding Siksha very soon. Yeah, hopefully I just do that as soon as possible, right? But thank you so much for the suggestion and even your advice, and even if you are asking this, so thank you so much for asking out here. This reminds me of doing this as soon as possible. Okay, so yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, I'll be doing that very soon. Great, so it's about self dot calls is equal to 4. Okay, self dot calls is equal to 4. Great, guys. Now I'll be proceeding in up here further, and now I'll be adding up the widgets. Widgets means that what will be the columns and what will be the headings. Like it's like that now. Okay, I have name of the student in front of that. I write the name for the student. Down the line we have book purchased. In front of that we write in the book name. So this format we generally have up into the college library management system, right? So the same type we will be developing up here. So let's proceed in up and check out the things. So it's self dot add underscore widget, the function which I have imported up here above, right? So that will be using up self dot add underscore widget. Into the function I'm going to use up the label function which I have imported up above, and inside that I'll be writing up the text, which is my first text is the student name, like this. Okay, so that's about my very first text. So over one of my columns this will be displayed, that is the student name. Then I'm going to write up like self dot, and I'm going to make up a variable, let's say it's a underscore name, okay, and into that I'm going to put up the function which is text input. So it means that a user can generally enter any sort of the student name. User can enter the name of the student of its choice, right? So generally remember in Python we take the user input. In that same format we are taking the user input here as well at this particular place. And at last I'm going to write self dot add underscore widget bracket self dot a underscore name. So this will try to add in this particular student name as a column for me into my app, which is being displayed up as an which will be displayed up as an output for me. Right. So this particular method I'll be proceeding on further from a name of the book, for the issue date of the book, for the return date of the book, whatever the respective columns you want in, you can put all of those of your choice here with the help of this particular method. Right. So I hope I am clear with this thing to you, that generally how do you add in the widgets and what's the respective format for doing. So if you can just please give me a confirmation in the chat box. Up till that time I can have some water. Okay, perfect. So yeah, these things have been done about the adding up of my widgets and the things. Now I'll be proceeding in up further. So self dot, again it goes add underscore widget, and I'm gonna add in my label here, the text for my label, and that's gonna be, let's say, somewhat I would say it could be like name of the book, right? So whatever the essentials we have in whenever we are making up a college library management system, all those essentials will be adding up your name of, like this. Okay, let's get down, and it's like self dot, this time it's gonna be a underscore book, it's equal to like your text input, again that will be inputted by the user, and it's like self dot add underscore widget, into the bracket it's like self dot a underscore, it's time for the book. So now a new widget has been added in for the text, which is name of the book, right? So that's about writing up this particular portion of the complete code, right? It's about that particular thing. Okay, now I will proceed in further, and the next I'm gonna do it for the issue date of the book. Okay, so self dot add underscore widget, it's about like label, into the bracket I'm having up the text here, and now the time text will be like issue date. We can simply put up issue date because everyone understand if it is a college library management system app, so obviously we'll be talking about the book only, right? So I'm just very simply putting up here your issue date. Okay, next is goes about your self dot, this time I'll be making up a new a underscore issue, like that. Okay, and it will be equal to your text input, and again the brackets like this. Fine, and now I'll be doing self dot add underscore widget, widget, same as I'm doing above. It's like self dot a underscore issue, like this one. Fine, so this is what I will be doing up here for this one, that is my issue date. Now I'll stop in up here for some seconds, and I will be wanting up a confirmation from you that whatever I have delivered up so far, am I clear up with all of those things to you, everyone? Very quick confirmation, everyone. Okay, Ashish, thank you so much for your confirmation. Okay guys, now let's proceed in up here further. Okay Sai Bhargav, thank you for the confirmation. Great. Now I'll be proceeding up here further with the things, right? So okay, let me put this bracket back. Getting down, this time I'll be doing it for the return date. Okay, so it's like self dot add underscore widget. In the bracket it's gonna be like label, then it will be my text is equal to, it will be like return date colon, like that. Okay, Nikhil, half clear. Okay Nikhil, whatsoever is not clear to you, Nikhil, you can please let me know that particular part, and I could explain you that once again. Okay, right, and then I'm gonna write up self dot a underscore, and this time it's gonna be like return, and now that's equal to my text input, and the brackets like this. Next it's gonna be like self dot add underscore widget. In bracket it's like self dot a underscore return. So that's being done for my return date of the book. Okay, now next one I'll be preparing up for my any pending fine. Do that particular person has any pending fine or not? Let's do that out for now. So it will be like self dot add underscore widget. Into the bracket it's gonna be like label, then it's gonna be like text is equal to any pending any fine. Like this I can put it up over, like any fine, right? So this is one more thing which we can put it up over your column there, and then I can take in the input from the user self dot a underscore fine, and that's equal to here like your text input, the brackets here, and next I'll be writing up here self dot add underscore widget, right? Into the bracket it's gonna be like self dot a underscore fine, right? That's being done up over here. So yeah, for the fine as well it's completely done, and now I'm left out with only one of the things, and that's about printing up my details. So for that I'll be making up a button. For printing up of my details I'll be making up a button. So self dot let's say my variable is press is equal to, I'll be making up the button for that. So button in the bracket it's like that, text is equal to click to print details. Like this we can have up the text over there for the button, right? And that's done. Next I'm gonna put up like self dot press dot bind. It will help me to completely bind up that particular part, right? And I'm gonna put up a function here which is on press is equal to self dot click underscore me. Click underscore me is a function that will be defining up into a very short while, right? And I'm gonna write up like self dot add underscore widget bracket, it's gonna be like self dot press, right? That manner. Great. So now whatsoever the things I was having in for printing up over my column, all of those particular things I had done, and wherever required I had put up the label, and wherever required I had made in my button. Right, so now that is the second part of my project which is completed. I can make up this S small instead of capital. Right, self dot press. Now what I'm going to do up next is that next I'll be making up a function. But before that I just want a confirmation from everyone. Am I clear up till this particular place? Whatsoever we have discussed up here so far? Yeah, sure, Ashish. So listen me about this particular button. Line number 34. Okay, ठीक है. I will explain this portion once again. This one, okay. So see, for the button line, what I had done, I had simply made in a variable which is press, right? Whenever you make up some sort of variables or some things in the Python, so you just write up here over self. Whenever you are declaring a class and after the class has been done, inside that, whenever you are making up any variable, so that's your, you use always a self, right? So it's self.press. Press is my variable. What I am doing is that I'm simply making up a button over here. So with this particular button, what I'm doing, onto that particular button, I'm writing up the text which is click to print details. So a button will come up over there, and on the top of that button, it will be written click to print details. Next, what I am doing, I am binding the button. It means binding the button means, Nikhil, that when I click up over that button, then what function should actually run out. So it means that this particular line is meaning whenever I press the button, so this click me function should run. Click me function we will be defining now. So Nikhil and Ashish, if you could just please get me once again a confirmation that am I clear with the explanation for your this particular line 33 and 34. Okay, fine. Now let's proceed on up here, guys. And now I'll be making up my function. Okay, Om, thanks for the confirmation. Okay, Ashish, thanks for the confirmation. Thank you, guys. Def. And my function name is click underscore me. Right, self automatically came, and here I'm going to pass up the instance as well. Right, so self and instance, these are the things which we generally put up over whenever we are declaring up any sort of function inside our class. Okay. Okay, Nikhil, thank you. Most welcome, Nikhil. Now inside this, I'll be simply printing the details, nothing more than that. I'll be printing it such a format. Name of the student is, I'll be putting up a plus sign, and it's gonna be like self dot a underscore name dot text, right? And the same thing I'm gonna do for rest all of my lines, because see what I want this particular thing to print it up for me. I mean that I want all of the details of whatsoever I had put it up over here, of all the details whatsoever I had made it up over here. I want all of the things to be printed up for me. So that is the reason I'm simply trying to make up these particular things. Now I'm writing up again print, and this time it's gonna be like name of the, it's gonna be name of the book is and name of the book is, and I'm gonna remove the colons, these are not printed out. It's like plus, and it's like self dot a underscore, actually name of the student is being done, and it's a time for the name underscore book. Okay, so it's like a underscore book dot, it's gonna be like your text, right? Getting down, Sharan, okay, Sharan Srivastava. Ma'am, do you talk Hindi? Yeah, sure, Sharan, I talk in Hindi. Why not? Because that's my language which we speak, the mother tongue, right? Absolutely, I talk in Hindi. But it's just that for here I have to be in English, because here from different states the people join in. So everyone is not pretty much like everyone doesn't knows about Hindi, right? So we have to talk in such a language which is known to everyone. That's the reason I take in English. But yeah, I really know Hindi, and from my very childhood I had been speaking Hindi only. It's just that when I came into this particular education, and somewhat 2-3 years back I started talking in English. Previously it was Hindi only. It's like that. Great. So yeah, name for the book is being done. Next it's like print, and it's about your issue, date of the book is, and here I can once again now put up that plus sign, do it for like self dot a underscore issue dot. It's gonna be my text, right? Text is actually doing what? It is actually displaying me all the text which we have in up here, the written text. Okay, I'm gonna put it up like this over here of, okay Sharon, fine, getting down. Next I'm gonna print up the return date. So print, it's gonna be like return date of the book is, and space, using the plus sign, it's gonna be like self dot a underscore return dot, it's gonna be like text. And next I'm gonna use up the print statement once again over here, and that's gonna print up if there is any pending fee, right? So any pending, fine, right? Putting up the plus sign over here, it's got like it's gonna be self dot a underscore fine dot underscore text, right? It's being done. Great. So this particular function completely has been made at my end. Now I'll be coming out of my class, defining a new class here. Okay, I'll be defining up a new class here. Let's say that's library app bracket, and it's gonna be like app inside this. Okay, coming down, I'll be making up a new function, def build bracket automatically self, and here I'll be calling up my function. So it's gonna be like return, return library grade, and the brackets like this over here, right? So that's the respective thing which we are having up over here. And okay, and here that's at last I'm going to define up the main function of Python, and inside that what I'll be doing up is that I'll be calling up my functions. Okay, so just get me a second guys, just get me a second everyone. Okay, yeah, the text is right, fine. So I'll be calling up my function here, which is library app dot, and the function will be run, and the brackets like this, right? So what it will do, it will help my library app to run it out over here, putting up the brackets like this and like this. Okay, because that's one of the other classes which we had made it up over here, right? So this is where I complete in my complete program. This is where I complete in my project of this library management app with the help of Python. Now I'll be running at this particular project and checking over my final output for this one. This will get like this particular info will come up over here because that's the college library management app which you are making. Okay, because of that. Perfect. So here I am having this respective final output which is being occurred up over here, right? So it's like I can put up the student, let's say it's for me, it's Shambhavi Gupta, right? The name of the book, I generally thin for everyone, 122 for 1 month, any pending fee, no, and I'm gonna click go to print the details. So see here what I got as an output over my console. So here I just got in the final answer, which is name of the student Shambhavi Gupta, name of the book Python for everyone, issue date of the book this, return date this, and independent fine, no. Yes, so like this you can design up your own college library management app. Like this particular manner you can design it up at your ends. Okay, so someone is asking something. Actually how you can make up this particular one and even how the things just woke up over there. How do the Python coding is the secret is there.